What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about dictionaries in Python. So this is just introduction to it. We're going to move on to more advanced topics throughout the video. So if you already know what it is, you can skip ahead throughout the video. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like the video, show some support. Appreciate you. But let's get right into it. So a dictionary is an unordered set of key and value pairs. Now, it provides us with a way to map pieces of data to each other so that we can quickly find values that are associated with one another. Suppose we want to store the prices of various items sold at a safe. Let's say avocado toast is $6, carrot juice is $5, blueberry muffin is $2. In Python, we can create a dictionary called menu to store this data. So we have menu, and then avocado toast, which is 6, carrot juice, 5, blueberry muffin, 2. A dictionary begins and ends with curly braces, and each item consists of a key and a value. Each key value pair is separated by a comma. It's considered good practice to insert a space after each comma, but our code will still run without the space. So you have the key colon the value. So think of the key as think of it as perhaps the locker. I guess that's a bad example. I'm trying to think what's a good analogy for it. Think of the key as the projector, the value is the movie. So the key is like the projector and it projects the value basically. But it's considered good practice to place a space between this, if you have a comma, to separate each pair. Now, we're going to move on to some practice with it. Suppose we have a dictionary of temperature sensors in the house and what temperatures they read. We've just added a sensor to the pantry and it reads 22 degrees. Add this pair to the dictionary on line 1. So we'll go ahead and do pantry 22. Now remove the hashtag in front of the definition num cameras. Okay. If you run this code, you'll get an error. Okay. Try to find and fix the syntax errors. Okay. So, well, the errors is we need a comma here and we need a comma here because we don't have the commas. Let's run it, and it's gonna work just fine because you need to separate each pair with a comma. But yeah, that is introduction to the Python dictionaries. Now we're gonna learn how to make a dictionary in Python. So in the previous exercise, we saw a dictionary that maps strings to numbers, which is avocado toast and 6, let's say. However, the keys can be numbers as well. For example, if you were mapping restaurant bill subtotals to the total bill after tip, you can do a dictionary that looks like this, right? So 20, 24, 10, 12, 5, 6, 15, 18, something like that. Now, values can be of any type. We can use a string, a number, a list, or even another dictionary as the value associated with a key. For example, we have students in class, so software design, and we can place Aaron, Dahlia, Samson. Cartography for Christopher and Juan and Marco, and philosophy for Frederica and Manuel. And then this list, Erin, Delia, and Samson, which has the value for the key software design. So the key is software design, and these are the names are the values essentially. And we can also mix and match key types and values. For example, if we did name, we can do Shuri, age, 18, family, Chaka, and then Ramada. Right? Now create a dictionary called translations that maps the English words to their definitions in Sindarin, the language of the elves. Okay, I didn't know that existed, but okay. So mountain, equates to, and I typically like to do this, so I keep uh, both of my pairs together. It's helpful for me, but again, totally your call. Some people put a space between them. I prefer to just keep it together so I know that, this is the key, this is the value right next to each other. And it's pretty straightforward that way. We have bread. And for that we have bass. Friend. We have melon. Melon. It's probably melon. And then we have horse, which has a value of rock. That's basically just how you create or make a dictionary. Pretty straightforward there. Not too bad for that one. So invalid keys. So we can have a list or a dictionary as a value of an item in a dictionary, but we cannot use data types as keys um, for the dictionary. If we do try to, we'll get a type error. So this is going to give us a type error. Now, why do you think so? Because, or first, let's go over what this means. Unhashable. So the word unhashable means that the list is an object that can be changed. Dictionaries in Python rely on each key having a hash value, a specific identifier for the key if the key can change. That hash value would not be reliable, so the keys must always be unchangeable, hashable data types, like numbers or strings. So you cannot have a list as a key. That's just the bottom line. And remember, let me just put out a comment here. So our format is key colon value, right? So um, the key cannot be a list, right? It cannot be a list at all. Because you can change a list, right? You can modify it easily. So you cannot do that. And then let's go ahead and do this. So run the code in script.py. You should see an error. Unhashable type list. Yeah. Make the code run without errors by flipping the items in the dictionary so that the strings are the keys and the lists are the values. Okay, so we'll just take that, we'll do this. Carleon. Oh, you guys know where this is from? This is actually from The Godfather, if you watched it. Carleon and Von Trapp. Those were two of the mobsters. There you go. And their sons, for Van Trapp was Jonas, Rosemary, Eleanor. And then for Carleon, it was Sonny, Fredo, and Michael, which becomes The Godfather. But yeah, that's it for invalid keys, so we cannot have a list as a key. That's basically it. Empty dictionary. So a dictionary doesn't even have to contain anything. Sometimes we need to create an empty dictionary when we plan to fill it later based on some other input. We can create an empty dictionary like this. We'll explore ways to fill a dictionary in the next exercise, but let's go ahead and create a empty dictionary. So it's literally just you can just have any name equal to empty curly braces, and there you go. That's how you create an empty dictionary. Pretty straightforward. Let's learn how to add a key manually instead of just typing it in. So to add a single key value pair to a dictionary, we can use the syntax dictionary at key equals value. For example, if we had a menu dictionary from the first exercise, we have oatmeal. The key of oatmeal has a value of 3, and avocado 6, carrot juice 3, blueberry muffin 2, right? So if we wanted to add a new item, cheesecake for $8, we'd just use menu cheesecake equals 8, and it would look like this because the menu just added cheesecake in there. So create an empty dictionary called animals in the zoo. So I'm just going to copy paste this. Okay, and we just create an empty dictionary like so. And then walking around the zoo, we see 8 zebras. So we'll do zebras. We'll do 8. The primate house was bananas. Add monkeys with a value of 12. So monkeys. I have 12 monkeys. As you leave the zoo, you're saddened that you did not see any dinosaurs. Probably because they're extinct, but what do I know, right? Dinosaurs. And we have 0 of them. Now print the animals in the zoo. Oh, I think we had to add them manually, like they did here. Okay, you know what? We're gonna add it manually real quick. Cause yeah, we're gonna add it manually here because I feel bad. I don't want to shortcut it. I don't want to do a shortcut here. So we had 8. Yeah, just do this. What else? Monkeys, and then dinosaurs, and then print animals in the zoo, and you get zebras 8, monkeys 12, and dinosaurs 0. So if we wanted to add multiple keys to a dictionary at once, we can use the update method. Now looking at our sensors object from a previous exercise, if we wanted to add 3 new rooms, we could use sensors.update pantry 22, guest room 25, patio 34. Now notice here that we have like a mini dictionary inside of the update method. So we would add all 3 of these items to the sensors dictionary, making it like this. So in one line of code, add 2 new users to the user IDs dictionary. So you would simply put the name of the dictionary, .update, and then you would literally just make a mini dictionary of it. So we would do the looper, which is a scary sounding name, I'm not gonna even lie. And then we have string queen. That actually sounds dope, not gonna lie. But let's put it in. Print user IDs, print, and there you go. So using the update method, we can simply just add multiple keys like that. Now, what if we wanted to overwrite values? We know that we can add a key by using the following syntax, menu banana equals 3. Now, if we were to create a key banana and set its value to 3, but what if we wanted that key that already has a entry in the menu dictionary? In that case, we would just or our value assignment would just overwrite that existing key attached to it. We can overwrite the value of oatmeal like this. So again, this is the dictionary, right? So let me stretch it out for you. Okay, so this is the dictionary, and then oatmeal is currently equal to 3. But if we update it to 5, it'll get updated to 5. It's like how you can add stuff to variables. Now you can overwrite specific pairs of dictionaries, or the value of dictionaries at least. So let's see. Okay, add the key supporting address. Okay, Oscar winners. Okay, equals to Viola Davis. I don't even know who that is, but let me know if you know who that is. Okay, and without changing the definition of the dictionary, change the value associated with best picture. Best Oscar winners, and then best picture, instead of La La Land, it's gonna be Moonlight. Because I put a random capital L here. There you go. So that's how it works. We just overwrote this, the best picture here. Where is it? Yeah, best picture here, La La Land. Now it's Moonlight. Alright, so dict dictionary comprehensions. Let's say we have two lists that we want to combine into a dictionary, like a list of students and a list of heights in inches. So these are the two lists. Python allows you to create a dictionary using a dict comprehension with this syntax. So key value for key value in zip names heights. Okay, a lot of stuff here, but let's break it down. So take a pair from the iterator of the tuples, right? So it's key and value. So yeah, so first you put key, value, right? Just a pair. Okay, from the iterator of the tuples. You have a for loop. You do for key, comma value. So for key and value, basically. In the zip, the zip basically combines both of those and it puts it into the dictionary. So remember, the zip can combine two lists into an iterator of tuples, right? So it makes into tuples. So the comprehension would take a pair from the iterator of the tuples, then names the elements in the pair key, the original from the names list, and then the value, which is the height. And then creates a key value item in the student's dictionary, repeats steps 1 through 3 for the iterator. Okay, that's basically how it works. Now you have two lists representing some drinks sold at a coffee shop and the milligrams of caffeine in each. First, create a variable called zipped drinks. Zipped drinks. That is an iterator of pairs between the drinks list and the coffees. Create a variable. Okay, that is an iterator pair. What does it mean by iterator pair? Oh, literally just zip it. Alright, so the drinks, sorry, type in zip drinks, comma, caffeine. Create a dictionary called drinks to caffeine. By using a dict comprehension. Okay, so that goes through the zip drinks iterator and returns each tuple. Okay, so the key value for drinks caffeine. Wait, maybe you should do for key value, and then we had in zipped drinks. Perfect. Okay, so key value for key value in zip drinks. So that is dictionary comprehensions, basically. Now the next video we'll be reviewing creating dictionaries in Python, and then also take the quiz. Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new, if you made it all the way to the end. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.